Welcome back to Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry.
How's it going, everybody? We're still in holiday mode, but we're going to be talking about New Year's Eve resolutions or
bucket lists.
Bucket lists.
I think people inspire more to do things you want to do when you call them bucket lists. Because when you call them New Year's resolutions,
right, they
tend to fall by the waistline 3 months down the road. Or you just tend to say, hey, I could just redo the resolution next year.
I think it's how big the challenge is.
Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing. I'll call them back later. But yeah, I think when you call them resolutions, you don't stick to them. A lot of people don't stick to them. Like you said, we were joking about people at the gym. People make
I did hear about
resolutions.
That. Yes.
I'm gonna work out, and they take up the spots of the gym of the people that go there regularly.
So that's what I heard. I was in there in the conversation, but not in the conversation. And I guess these people work out, and it came back and said, "Yeah, I can't wait to go back like in late February, March." And then the guy was like, "Yeah, because you'll have all these people joining the gyms." Flooding it,
yes,
and they're gone by mid-February.
Yeah. So I've never been a person to make resolutions. I always, when New Year's comes mentally, I would say next year's going to be a better year.
Sure.
I want to strive to do better, but I don't try to make resolutions because I feel I used to do it when I was younger, and I never really followed through with them. So as I got older, I just like.
I think that came out of school. You know,
write your New Year resolution?
write your New Year's. Yeah. I think I'm the same way. I just look for doing a one-up on 2023. You know, improving. Yeah. And that could be in the smallest thing, like, hey, we didn't go to Six Flags. This year we got to make a point to go to Six Flags. Or,
so I think it's more of a bucket list. Things you want to do, you aspire to do that are fun. Right. That
not that I memories. Don't. I do have my own. I mean, one for me is again to lose the weight. To
get into. It's not about losing weight. It's about getting healthier.
Getting more healthy. Yes. Getting more healthier.
Getting
And for me this year, you know, I guess I'll call it a bucket list is to take minimum 2 Microsoft exams. Again, I'm in technology. I deal with Microsoft and Azure.
So it's an aspiring.
Right. I haven't done them in a bit, so I want to add 2 to the table and stuff like that.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think that's it. You know, of course, the bucket list is for us is
to get the house.
to get the house, if late this year, not beginning of next year, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
You know, I think, you know, when I look at, you know, I don't see anything that's major that I could say, hey, we've got to knock out the park. I think probably the house.
The house. You know. Well, no, I do have one major bucket list, which is to take our youngest. Our youngest hasn't been to Disney since he was little.
Yes.
So my bucket list is to make sure if we don't go at least once, at least twice, because his godmother's like, well, if you're going to go down to Florida, I'll pay for his ticket.
Right.
One of my bucket lists is to make sure that Aiden gets to go to Disney.
Yeah.
His other 2 siblings have gone more than once. They've been there a few times. So I actually want him to have that same experience. I want him to be, you know, have the experience of being there more than once as a child.
Sure.
So, you know, that's one of my bucket lists. And then my other bucket list is to be a little bit more open, not to be as reserved. I think sometimes I'm a little reserved sometimes. Not all the times.
You know, I think, you know, we are the type of people, you know, when they come with that category, introvert, extrovert, I think, we
are sometimes, but then sometimes we decide to go out, you know.
Yeah, when we go out, we have a good time.
Yes.
And when we don't want to go out, we stay home. You know, we do it more in the winter time.
Home.
Yes.
Well, not only do we like being home, we like each other's company. There's some couples out there, they'll go to parties and they'll separate. You'll see one on the other side of the room and the other one on the other side of the room. You'll never see photos of them together. You know, there are couples like that. You know, they go along through life being like that. We like being together.
Sure.
We'll go to parties and stuff. We'll stick together most of the time. We'll chit chat with friends, but most of the time we're together.
Yeah.
We do like being around each other.
You know, and not to sidetrack the conversation, I think, you know, going in 2024, we're going to break down a lot of
our future, our past,
but also, what couples talk about, and do
what
we
makes
experience
us comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we like being around each other. So
Yeah.
we're going to break down why we get along. I mean, don't get me wrong. We do have our arguments. We bicker, like every couple does.
Right.
But we genuinely like being together.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
But again, that's for the
that's
future.
what the channel is for. We want to let you know how it is with us, why we get along, how we get along, what makes it easy for us to. Because people always say, "Oh, you guys, 30 plus years." Yeah, we fight, we argue. So.
But I don't want to go off.
I know this episode is about resolutions, but down the road, this is what we're going to talk about. What makes us comfortable with us. So back to our resolutions.
Bucket
list.
To me, it's getting healthier.
Yes.
And probably 2 exams.
Okay. Spending more time with our boys.
Yeah, we always do that.
Our boys are very. They're homebodies like us. They don't like to hang out. They go to school. Our older son goes to school, goes to work, and he's a homebody like us. So we're trying to get them a little bit more open with doing things. So that's part of my bucket list, to try and get them out of the house more, to do more experiences. When they experience things, I think it leaves more memories. We are memory capturers in this house. We love.
they're in the memories. I mean, when I go hiking with Aiden and stuff like that,
I'm just trying to get them out of the house more.
Right. Yeah. I think there's. I've read more into it. There's pluses and advantages, being an introvert and extrovert. I guess if we were to add that to the bucket list, yeah, sure. One of the things we want to add to Aiden's is fencing.
Yes.
I think he'll like it.
Yes.
I think it's a little
He's
different.
not a sports kid.
Right.
He's really big into his video games, but he's very hyper-focused. So we're trying to get him into, like you said, fencing, because it's kind of a hyper-focused sport. You got to focus on your stance, on your lunging.
I mean, all sports are in a way, but I think it's not I don't want to say it's aggressive, but it's not it's a physical sport, but not to that degree that I don't think he was interested in that.
It's not a physical where you can get hurt, like tackled. Or
no, but he's not rough. He's not light. He wasn't interested.
He's just not interested in rough play. So I think this is more his gauge.
I think to go back to the bucket list is this project.
Yeah, we want to do. I like to do handy things.
Yeah.
So he wants to do some kind of.
It's a
slated wood.
Wood. They got the projects at Home Depot and Lowe's.
Planks. He wants to do planks on the wall.
Yeah.
Give it a little bit of texture, a little design.
I definitely think from here,
L shape,
and then box out this pipe where it's not visible but accessible.
The water pipe, yes.
Yeah. And then
that's
maybe even that pipe, maybe.
A spring project, maybe.
We'll
tackle it. We have a friend that he's very handy. He'll probably do the work. I like to get my hands dirty, so I'll probably be in here helping.
And then the last room is the bedroom.
Our bedroom, yeah. So that's part of our bucket list, to finish updating parts of our house.
Like I said, we've been here for over 20 years. We just got the kitchen done 3 years ago, and bathrooms were updated
4 years ago.
And the kids' rooms were kind of updated.
Yes.
And the living room, and say.
Yeah. So we just have
office where I do a lot of.
I updated his office for him last year. I painted it.
So the last room in this house. Not to say there's other projects.
There's always something when you own a house.
Yeah, but hopefully, as a bucket list item, is this wall to give it a better look in this area and the master bedroom.
Yes.
That's it. Anything else is gravy. I mean, the bedroom could be gravy. We'll see where we go. Mm-hmm. But again, this is where I think, budgets come into play, how you spend your money.
Okay. But it's part of our bucket list. Something I'm looking forward to.
I think actually on this bucket list also you could say we're looking to, since we have an account now with New Jersey Credit Union.
They do the
vacation package and...
Well, not vacation package, vacation...
They do vacation fund and a Christmas fund or an account.
Christmas fund and vacation fund where you can already start putting into it, to prep for the following year. I already kind of broke the news to one family member yesterday, telling them I'm not thinking of doing Christmas here next year.
Right.
like we host Christmas like we said, and I think part of my bucket list for next year is probably be down in Florida for the holidays.
I wish. We're sleeping in air mattresses.
I'm hoping. I don't care if we're sleeping in air mattresses. I love Christmas. I think it just wiped me out this year. Christmas Eve took a lot out of me.
I knocked it out the park. You definitely
I did get it done. Yeah.
But
and the cleanup was done. Christmas morning, you
yeah.
couldn't even tell that we had Christmas Eve here with over 40 people. But it wore me out.
So we've got a couple of things. I guess we'll list them out on our description, our bucket list. Mm-hmm. Definitely, what you see as a resolution, as a bucket list, as a challenge you want to go overcome for 2024. Mm-hmm. We'll probably do another video just talking about it, maybe expanding a little bit. But I think today's video is pretty much short.
We're just trying to keep it short. I have a lot of things to do. Yeah. You have a few things to do. He has a friend in town visiting, so he's going to hang out with him today.
Yeah, I got to reach out with him.
And my best friend asked for me to make 100 little ramekins of dessert for her job as their holiday. They call it a holiday party. So I'm doing that for her today. So this is why we're doing our segment early and we're keeping it short.
Well, actually, we're a little behind because of the holidays.
So a little behind.
So today is Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
So it will upload today. I don't know if it'll upload usually around the 2:15, but
we're still getting through. Learning it, trying to stay on point.
Yes, I think that's another bucket list is getting better.
Getting better, figuring it out. I really enjoy doing this.
But I like it. It's unscripted also.
It is unscripted. We just go with it. Whatever comes out of our mouths. I try to watch what I say because I am a Bronx girl. I have tendency to throw F-bombs, but I'm learning to keep my mouth cautious.
So.
This was about our bucket lists or resolutions that some people want to
like I said, we may do another one just to break down more information of maybe like what am I doing exercising wise. I mean, definitely the walking.
I did my workout today.
So my workouts are really supposed to be weekend, even though
I know.
Yeah.
Actually, you did work out yesterday. Not yesterday. The day before a little bit.
Yeah. So, but I'm still going through it, and cheerleader here, nagger, however you want to say it. She's gonna be there because I gotta get it done. So
gotta get it done.
That is probably the number one bucket list is to lose that weight and get healthier and catch up to her.
Catch up to me.
Yeah.
I'm competitive in that phase.
I guess because she's been doing it for like 6 months now, so.
More than 6 months.
Okay, yeah, we almost said, yeah.
So. I take it very seriously. I feel weird when I don't work out in the mornings.
So anyway, let's cut it short.
All right, so this is what we were talking about. Our
put your bucket list.
Get it together. Let us know.
Put your comments.
Let us know what your bucket list / resolutions. If you feel comfortable calling it bucket list or resolution, I prefer to call it a bucket list. What do you prefer to call it?
I think bucket list is fine also. I think, it throws
a bucket list can keep going for years. People always got to feel like they got to renew their resolution every year. Bucket list, you write it out, and every year you can add to that bucket list.
Yeah, you could.
You know what I'm saying? It's a bucket list that you want to do, let's say, before you reach a certain age.
Sure.
You want to have certain things done, health, have certain things, even though materialistic things are come and go. But, people aspire to get to those certain things. So, I think it should be bucket lists.
All right. Well, we'll talk a little bit more in the next episode. Take care. Like, comment, share.
Let us know if you're...
Help us grow this channel.
In agreement with bucket list, resolution. How do you do resolution or bucket list New Year's? Or do you agree with that?
Yes.
Resolution and keep it going.
Yes.
So, hit us up. Let us know what you think.
All right. See you in the next episode.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Take care. Happy holidays.
And take care. Bye.
Bye.